Hello, this is Dean Zeller, and this is charts. I love charts. You're basically going to be taking data and putting it into some kind of visual format so it's easier to understand. So I'm going to show you how to do this. These are just examples that are in the assignment write-up. This is the data for, I don't know, about 70 students that shows all their different majors. And this is a pie chart that shows the overall ratio of each major to the total. For the other category, there's a lot of majors that only had one or two, and I didn't want to have a whole bunch of really small pie slices in here. But you can see that the size of the pie slice is proportional to the overall amount. And then here's a bar chart that has the same data, that has the numbers here, so you can see how many of each major are in there. I'm going to show you how to do this using Microsoft Excel, so please follow along with how I'm doing it. So you can do it correctly. So here is the Microsoft Excel window, and we're going to be creating the data here in just cell A1. Note that there's different sheets down here. I would recommend making use of these sheets. Only have one data table per sheet, otherwise it can get confusing. So let's say we have our data, and there are 25 males and 15 females. So in B1, I'm going to type in gender. It's important that you have labels for your data. In A2, I'll type in male, and A3, I'll type in female. And I said there's 25 males and 15 females. So first, we're going to create a pie chart that represents this data. First, you have to select your data. If you don't do that, it's not going to know where to get the data for the chart. So select your data, including gender and male and female. Insert pie. There's a bunch of different pie charts you can create. I'm just going to do a traditional one. So here's the gender pie slice. I'm going to click on it and move it here just so it's near our data. This style is the default style that Excel creates, but it doesn't work very well because it has the legend here, and it has the colors are blue and red. If you print this in black and white, they're both going to be gray. Nobody's going to be able to tell which is male and which is female. So we need to take these labels and put them within the pie slice, and then put some numbers in there so we can see some more information. So under Chart Tools Layout, we already have the chart title gender, so we don't need to worry about that. Here's the legend. I'm going to say none. But now we can't tell who or what is what, so we need some data labels. So click on Data Labels. It has some options here, but we need more options than what this provides. And so if I'm going to say more data label options. And for this one, you want, under these options, you don't want series name, but you want category name, value, and percentage. Show leader lines you can have on or not at your leisure. It just depends on where the labels go. And then label position you can choose. Separator, if you have multiple things in there, we'll just leave it commas. But basically, you need these middle three: category name, value, and percentage. And lo and behold, check it out. It looks great. So now we're going to do this again. I'm going to move this over, and we're going to do this with a bar chart. There's a bar chart and column chart. They're pretty much the same thing, except rotated 90 degrees. So once again, I'm going to select my data, including the gender, male and female, and I'm going to go ahead and do a column chart. And again, there's many varieties here, so I'm just going to do the basic one, clustered column. Move it over here. And again, we have this legend here that for this case, it doesn't make any difference. So we're going to get rid of the legend and put the numbers above the bars. So under Chart Tools Layout, I'm going to say legend, none, and data labels. We don't need to do more data label options. We'll just do outside end, and it puts the numbers in here. And the best part about Excel is that if you happen to change one of these values, let's say females jumps up to 30, I'll just change that, and the bar chart and the pie chart automatically change for you. And if it goes down to 10, then it changes accordingly. After you create your charts, you can change these colors. I'm going to click on the bars, and notice that when you click on them, both of them are selected. And so now if you go to Chart Tools Format, you can change the shape fill to whatever colors you want. So I'll make it like an orange. If you want to do the pies, you can click on the pie chart. Notice that when you click on one, both of them are selected. So if you do a shape fill, both of them turn the same color, which doesn't do any good. So what you have to do is click on a pie slice and then click on another one, or click on the same one, and then when you do a shape fill, it only affects that one. So we'll make the male orange, and we'll make the female purple. Not the best color choice in the world. There's other options you can do. Anything that can have an option you can change. So I'm going to click on this background area here and do a shape fill. You can even put in a picture if you want to, but I'm just going to make it a nice, I don't know, light blue, something like that. So that's how to do it for this data. You can do this for any real size data, but it should be formatted like this. If you want to do something more involved, we can do favorite color, and blue, red, pink, orange, black, white, and plaid. And we'll put in numbers in for each of these. And again, if you want to put in your charts, you have to select your data first. Don't worry that favorite color is spilling over a little bit. Whatever you do, don't select any more than just the data. Favorite color is all in B1. So I'm going to select my favorite colors, insert, pie, just do a basic pie chart, and I want to get rid of this legend. So layout, legend, none, data labels, more data label options, category name, value and percentage. This is where you may or may not want show leader lines. It just depends on how messed up they are. If we need more room, we can always make these bigger. So I'm going to make this a bit bigger. So maybe the labels can fit in there. And notice, okay, blue and red are right, but pink is green. So I'm going to go ahead and change the formatting on that. So I'm going to do shape fill. We'll make it pink. I want to try and make these the right colors. The orange one is purple, so I'm going to make that one orange. The black one is blue, so I'm going to make it black. Unfortunately, it hides the label here. Tell you what, let me make it something else. I'm going to click on the label and click on the label again so that I can move it out there. Now I can make this black. And we'll make the white one white. Plaid. Who decided on plaid as a favorite color? There's a bunch of textures you can do in here. Gradients, pictures, more fill colors. Plaid isn't going to work, so I'll just make it blue. Then we can do the same thing with a bar chart if we want to. Remember, select your data, insert. We'll make this a bar chart just so you can see what it looks like. So here's favorite color. It's a little bit bigger. We don't need the legend. So layout, legend, none. And then again for each of these, we can make them a different color. Make them the same colors that we had before. For this white one, we can make it white, but now when you click off, it doesn't look like there's anything there, so we're going to have to give it a shape outline. So we'll give it black. And then there's black. Oops, I made all of them black. Keep in mind, you want to make sure that you only have one of these selected if you want to do this. Here's orange. And pink. And red. This one made them all blue, so we have to change all these. And then blue. Okay, so that's basically how to create these charts. You're going to create 10 of them based on the survey data that you created in the previous assignment. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.